What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again, and we about to talk some Alabama football, and we going to introduce every recruit of the 2024 class. But first, let me bring on my boy, Rags and Fitness, baby. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, Kangaroo? Roll Tide,
hey,
roll,
man.
Baby.
Yes, sir. You know I'm finna tell you, let me hear it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. How things been going, man?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good. I'm here talking to you. Hey, I'm pretty sure you got another special guest on here, man. Hey, it couldn't get any better than this tonight, man.
Yes, sir. I just want to say, man, appreciate you coming on the show. It's your first time. I hope you enjoy yourself, and we just here to talk some Alabama football.
Yes, sir. Hey,
all right.
I couldn't ask for nothing any better, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. But without further ado, let me in welcome my other buddy, the one and only Xavier Jr. What's up, brother?
What's going on, fam? What's going on?
Hey, it's all good, baby. Chilling back at it once again. It's been a minute.
So what?
I say we back at it again. It's been a minute.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Yup, no, my son.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Hey, boy, you got a long way to go.
Hey, I'm enjoying the ride, too.
Hey, you can't help but to, man. Make no memories, dog. Because they grow up fast.
Yes, sir.
Trust me.
Hey, hopefully we'll be talking about another 5 4-star in a couple more years, man.
Hopefully.
Let's go, baby.
Hey,
let's get
it. Might,
let's get it.
You just might.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man. But yeah, everybody, let's go ahead and get into the show. Hold on, but first let's go to the comments. See who we got in the comments. Miller Vanilla's the first one to show up as usual. Danny Tate, what's up, right? The Real Dynasty 18 roll down tie. Yeah. What's up, Mr. William Brown? What's going on? Stephen Hicks, as usual, welcome. Keith Holcomb, welcome. Juicy, what's up? Tim Lawson, B Jamming, Demetri Smith. We got a whole bunch of people. Linda Pete in the building, as usual, once again. B Jamming and Lil Joe C. So yeah, 979 hard hitters. You might want to change that to 205, baby. That's all I know when you say hard hitters. So yeah, man. But let's go ahead and get into the video. What we're going to talk about, what we're going to do tonight, I'm going to introduce to y'all every 2024 recruit that we got. So y'all can know a little bit about them. And Rags and Xavier Jr. will just give their opinion on each guy. So let's go ahead and get started. I got to bring up the screen with these guys on here. So let's go ahead and do that. So here we go. I know y'all probably can't see this, but hey, I can see it, and I can, I'm gonna just call them off, and we're just gonna do it like that. All right. So let's go ahead and welcome the first guy, Jeremiah Beaman, defensive line, 6'4", 265, Birmingham, Alabama, and just a little bit about him, a local product, Alabama, who is considered one of the most dominant defensive linemen in the country, earned a 5-star rating by Prep Star, listed as the number 61 Prep Star, top 150 Dream Team, and the Outlet's number 11 defensive line, a 4-star prospect, and considered a top 10 player at his position by all the major recruiting outlets, listed on 3 as the number 9 player at his position, number 5 overall player from Alabama, and the 73rd rated recruit in the nation. On 3 consensus, number 74 player in the nation. Also ranked the number 10 for defensive lineman, and the number 7 recruit from Alabama. Ranked as the number 6 player from the state by 247 composite, and also listed him as at number 71 national and in number 11 defensive tackle. Number 106 on Rivals top 50 list, and is considered the 11th best defensive end in the nation and number 6 player in the state by the site. Number 118 on ESPN 300 list, also listed on the site as number 56 prospect in the Southeast region and the 8th rated tackle. Selected to the All-American Bowl in San Antonio, Texas, all-state performer who was chosen to compete in the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star game. He chose my Alabama Crimson Tide over Alabama and Auburn. Yes, sir. Rags and Fitness, what's your opinion?
I love him, man. I love him. I went all the way out there to San Antonio to watch this young man ball. And I just want to say this first. Jeremiah Beaman, he keep the ladies screaming.
What's called? Steaming Jeremiah Beaman.
Jeremiah Beaman. You remember Willie Beaman off of that movie?
Steaming Willie Beaman.
Yeah.
Any given Sunday.
Hey, man. I like this young man, man. I saw him right beside Mr. Edric Houston at the All-American Bowl, man, and I feel like he held his own, man. I've been watching this young man. I've been following this young man. I saw him a few weeks ago. He was in Birmingham, Alabama. He's with this guy named Coach L. He was down there step by step, right? Yep. And this young man was putting in some work, man. So I like his work ethic. Hopefully he can come in. I feel like I don't know if he's gonna get playing time right away. You know what I mean? I feel like they may redshirt him. If not that, I feel like really around by this sophomore year, something like that, man. This guy or junior year, this guy gonna be a real stepper. He's gonna be a real stepper, man.
Okay, Nick Saban.
Basically, the Mark what Rad said. The point I was gonna bring up is Jeremiah Beaman, somebody I've been following through the whole thing, and dude, he got that fight about him. But the main thing I've been noticing about him is the work he's been putting in since he have committed to Alabama with Coach L. Like, he puts up clips all the time. He putting in the work. So therefore, coming to Alabama, you know you're gonna have to work for it, fight for it. This is somebody that I like coming in with the attitude already. I think he's gonna do good in this 4-2-5 system. And that I want to say the bandit position over there where LT Overton gonna possibly play at. I can see him making a big impact because he got the size. He's gonna get bigger. Of course, you got to get bigger, but in the 4-2-5, it's gonna call for a lot of athletic guys, and I believe he can be one of those guys that can make an impact. Do I think he makes an impact immediately? I don't think it's gonna be an immediate impact, but with a lot of guys transferring out, it's gonna possibly give a lot of young guys opportunity. But I'm like Rags, I expect to see him more his sophomore season.
You muted. AB.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good now.
Yeah, you back.
Okay, but yeah, I agree. I think we'll see him his sophomore season, but this is for all the young players defensively. I would like to see him on the field at some point in the season, just so they can get that experience. And that's for all of them, not just Jeremiah Beaman. So that's basically what I got to say really about all these guys defensively. So, but that's Jeremiah Beaman. Moving on to the next, Xavier Brown, defensive back, 6 foot 180 out of Santa Ana, California, Mater Dei High School. Considered one of the top corners in the recruiting cycle, the nation's 3rd-ranked corner, and a 5-star prospect according to Prep Star magazine, listed at number 40 on the Prep Star Top 150 Dream Team, a 4-star prospect by all major recruiting outlets and recognized as the top cornerback in the country, ranked number 40 on the Rivals Top 250, while also listed as the number 4 corner nationally and number 9 player from California. 247 Sports, 3rd-ranked corner and number 4 recruit from California, and number 45 player at his position, number 61 in the country, and the number 5 cornerback and 5th-rated player from California, according to 247 Composites. The number 6 corner, the number 4 player in the state and number 52 overall prospect on the On3 consensus, number 128 on ESPN 300 list. Also tabbed the number 18 player in the West region by ESPN, selected to the All-American Bowl in San Antonio, Texas. Chose Alabama over in-state USC along with Georgia, Michigan, and Ohio State. All right, now this guy chose Alabama over some blue bloods.
Yes, sir.
Michigan, Ohio State, USC. Notice I left somebody out. But anyway, he chose Alabama over some blue bloods. So, but yeah, what y'all think about this guy? Rags?
I like it, man. I think he a true shutdown corner, right? He don't do a lot of grabbing and clutching and stuff like that, man. This guy, man, he plays right there on that island, man. Man coverage, right? I think he had a few injuries during his senior season, man, but he came back through the playoffs and stuff, man. He played pretty good. This is another guy that I watched during the All-Star game, right? And he locked up Mr. What was that guy? I think his name is Jeremiah Smith with the other team. I think Jeremiah Smith may be committed to Ohio State. He was one of the top receiver prospects. And, man, they battled. They battled all night long, man. And he held his own, man. Like I say, I think he's a true lockdown corner, man.
Okay, Nick Xavier Jr.
What I like about Xavier Brown is, for one, coming out of Matter Day. So we know he got the experience of playing against top-notch athletes week in and week out. And I think Xavier Brown is actually like 19. So he's one of the older kids. He's gonna come in with a little bit more maturity, ready to play. And what you seen in the All-Star game against Jeremiah Smith is very promising, because Jeremiah Smith is gonna be a dude at Ohio State. He's gonna be an NFL guy. And for Xavier Brown to be able to lock down somebody like that, be able to guard that dude, that shows a lot of promise in the future. And I really think he is somebody that we can see his freshman year get playing time.
Very good chance that this guy gets some early playing time. Kangaroo, I think you muted him, bro.
I was going to say the same thing, man. Well, I was going to ask y'all that. Being that he's 19, he's older probably than all the commits, but y'all think we'll see him on the field. And like you said, he came from Mater Dei, so hey, he'll probably, more ready to compete against these high-level receivers, being that he came from Mater Dei. Like you say, he played against top-level players at Mater Dei, so hey, but that's all I got. Like I said, I was going to ask, do y'all think he'll be on the field, being that he older and probably got a lot of experience, against top-level competition?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I do think he out there, though. I think, yes.
All right, let's move on go ahead. You have something to say, right?
No, you good, bro. I was just about to say, most definitely, man. 4-2-5 defense, man. There may be a few opportunities out there, man, with a lot of guys in there in the transfer portal. Yeah, man, it's going to be some opportunities. The only thing these guys have to do is show up to practice and show out, man. That's it.
That's it, man. Prove themselves.
And like you said on the first dude about you want to see a lot of the young guys on the defense. I think this year is going to be a year where you're going to see a lot of the young guys get the look because of a lot of exits we had in the transfer portal. And we got some talented guys coming in, man. So, and talented guys there, but it's a big opportunity for some of the young guys. Like, we always want to see true freshmen every year. This is a big time. This is the time we'll probably see a lot of true freshmen getting opportunities.
Now another thing I want to mention with these young guys. We got a new coach, Kalen DeBoer, so it's going to be a clean slate for everybody. Yes. Coach Saban, he was loyal to some of those older players. So now it's a clean slate with everybody. At least that's what I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I agree with you, man. We get Mr. Kane Womack in that thing, man, and he draws some stuff up with Mr. Mo Linguist, man. And hey, man, I think the sky's the limit with these young men, man. The sky's the limit. They have nothing to lose. They're coming out, man, to prove themselves. It's gonna be beautiful, man.
I think so. All right, let's go on to our Sterling Dixon, linebacker, 6'3", 211 pounds, out of Spanish Fort, Alabama, Spanish Fort High School. One of the premier pass rushers in the country, ranked as a 4-star prospect by all major recruiting outlets, a top 300 All-American by Prep Star Magazine, which lists him at the number 13 overall in his position group, rated by On3 Consensus at number 12 on the edge and number 9 player in Alabama and the number 163 player overall. On3's 10th ranked linebacker, the number 10 player in the state, and the number 174 talent nationally. Number 163 on Rivals, top 250 list, also rated as the number 9 outside linebacker and number 12 player in the state by Rivals, number 244 on the ESPN 300, the number 29 defensive end, and the number 114 prospect in the Southeast region by ESPN, ranked number 183rd in the country on the 247 composite list. Also tabbed as a 4-star signee, the number 12 edge rusher and number 11 player from Alabama on the composite. Tab, the 2022 Class 3A lineman of the year in Alabama, leading the state in tackles at 172, sacks 18, chose Alabama over Auburn, LSU, and Miami. Rags.
Mr. Sterling Dixon, I'm going to tell you one thing I like about him, man. He's a high motor guy, right? I like what I seen. I watched his tape. And what I saw with this guy in his tape, I saw him playing in the middle, man. I saw him playing in the middle as well as an edge rusher, man. I even seen this man drop back, right, and cover some tight ends and cover some wide receivers, man. So I like the versatility that this young man bring, right? What can he be? What is the ceiling on this guy in a 4-2-5 defense, man? I believe this guy's going to allow us to play different coverages with him out there on the field, man. I like this young man. I really do.
Nick Sagan?
Same thing I want, exact points I want to bring up. Him on his tape in high school, dropping back in coverage, being able to handle tight ends and stuff. That's going to be important if he's going to play the edge rusher spot in the 4-2-5. Because like I said, when it comes to the edge rusher guy, you're going to want a guy that can get after the ball, in the run game and the pass game. So be able to cover, and you're going to be able to run give multiple looks with this type of guy. Sterling Dixon is an OG commit. He committed early on in his process to Alabama. So I do love what he brings to Alabama. He's a Bama guy himself through and through. So yes, high motor dude. I expect a lot of things from Sterling Dixon in the 4-2-5, man.
You know, I feel like being that he can play in coverage, and if he showed that at Alabama, I think he'd probably be on the field early. Not saying his freshman year, I'm saying his sophomore year with his pass coverage ability. So, you know, in my opinion, I think this guy right now in pass coverage is probably better than some guys that left Alabama and went to the NFL.
Yeah.
So that's just
straight up. I agree with you 100%. And with his high motor, we need him on special teams. You know, we love these type of guys on special teams right here, man.
Right. So, all right, let's move on. Noah Carter, linebacker, 6'4", 220, Peoria, Arizona. He went to Centennial High School. Now, it's a lot on this guy. Top 100 player nationally. And one of the best edge players in the 2024 recruiting class. He originally signed to Washington, but followed coach to board of Tuscaloosa. A consistent all 4-star recruit, ranked 57 nationally by On3. Number 9 player in the top ranked player in the state of Arizona. Number 84 in the On3 consensus. Number 13 edge and number 3 player in the state by consensus. Number 82 in the top 20 in 247, and the number 8 edge player nationally, while ranking 3rd in the state of Arizona. The 247 composite ranks him 108th nationally, the number 9 edge, and the number 2 in-state. Number 153 on the ESPN 300, ranks as ESPN number 21 defensive end, number 20 player in the West region, and the number 2 player in the state of Arizona. Rivals ranked him as the number 20 edge rusher nationally, named the Arizona Cardinals High School Defensive Player of the Year as a senior. A two-way player that led his team to a Open Division State Championship. Accounted for 55 tackles, 11 sacks, while catching 8 touchdown passes and accounting for 2 more scores on punt returns as a junior in 2022. Played edge, wide receiver, occasionally quarterback. Finished with 33 tackles, 14 sacks, and catching 33 passes for 348 yards and a touchdown. Selected to play in the All-American Bowl in San Antonio, Texas. Chose Alabama over Washington, Louisville, Arizona, and Arizona State. All right, Nick Saban, you go first this time.
Hey, Noah Carter, man. That dude, I like the dude. Very athletic. He, like you read off, in high school, you look at his thing, he do it all. From punt return to wide receiver to edge rusher and 4-2-5 defense. This is the dude that is going to eat in the future for us. Listen, then when you hear some of these dudes weight, in this defense, you're going to have to put on weight, but you're going to want to be kind of more lean on the linear side because athleticism is going to be the key to this offense. But Noah Carter is that dude, man. He going to eat in this defense. Noah Carter is that guy. He going to eat, man. That dude, he's special.
Go ahead, Rags.
Hey, Mr. Carter, tell me where have you been? Hey, this guy wasn't this. Hey, Mr. Carter. Hey, this dude wasn't even on our radar like that for real when Nick was there, man. We got Mr. Kalen DeBoer, man. Hey, we went and got this dude. This dude was really like a key part to our recruiting class once we lost Nick, and all else was like everything was going downhill. We got this guy, then came back and got Ryan Williams, man. This dude gonna be very important, man. This dude is a combo type guy of like Will Anderson as far as his and Tim Williams and Dallas Carter. Man, this dude is very explosive. He's got that quick twitch coming off their edge. It's gonna be hard for guys. He's gonna beat a lot of people just with that first step alone, man. He's gonna be. Let me tell you, what I tell him on my channel, he gonna be hanging all off of your quarterback. Man, this dude gonna be nasty, man. He gonna be nasty.
Hey, man,
straight up. How nasty?
Go ahead.
Huh?
I said, how nasty?
Ask me again, Nick.
I said, how nasty?
I'm talking about freak nasty. Freak nasty. I'm talking about that boy gonna be nasty, man.
Well, man, this man is Mr. Everything, man. Dude, this man is Mr. Everything, man. And you know the good thing about getting Kalen DeBoer, he got them ties to the West, Arizona, California, Oregon, all of that, and plus he left a couple of guys, great recruiters, at Alabama to recruit the South. So
see, that's what I'm like about this. What I like about this coaching staff with Kellen DeBoer. See, we got pipelines all through the South, and we left some of the key guys in recruiting. So now with Kellen DeBoer, our pipeline got a chance to extend even further to guys that normally wouldn't even be on our radar. That can ball out, balls out elsewhere. And now we're gonna have ties to those guys, man. Like this is an exciting coaching staff.
I love it, man. It's like a pot of gumbo, man. It's like a pot of gumbo when you put all of it in there together, man, and mix it together, and that finished product, it's gonna be something good, man. Something good.
That's a crab leg, a shrimp, or a piece of soul. Let go, baby.
A crumpled sausage in that thing, man.
And he went out and hired this guy who used to play with Mississippi State, was coaching at Hoover High School. So So he in with those high school players from Hoover. He also coached at Pinson or somewhere, they said. But so hey, I think this staff, we got a great staff.
Yep.
Hey man, the The way he putting this thing together, man. And I said it earlier, guys, and I know a lot of people crucify me for saying this. I'm not saying he's a better coach than Nick Saban, but I feel like he putting together the last few coaching staffs Nick Saban had, man, they wasn't looking too good. And this coaching staff is still out for us to judge, right? But the way it's looking on paper, man, it's looking good, bro. It's looking good. We got to get it. We got to get it together, put it on the field, but it's looking good.
When you drop that video, I agree, because I knew where you were coming from with it. Like, this coaching staff, this is what Alabama needed. Some new, younger, energetic guys with different mindsets. Like, this is what Alabama needed. So, when you was basically, is this coaching style better than before? Of course, we got to see it on the field. But yes, on paper, to me, it looks like it, man. Like, a whole bunch of new energy, this gonna do Alabama some good, man, in my opinion.
Yeah, now on paper it looked damn good. It looked damn good on paper. It looked appeasing.
Yeah, it does. It really.
All right, let's move on to Isaiah Fogger, defensive lineman, 6'2", 275, Phoenix City, Alabama, from Central High School. Phoenix City, Alabama, Central High School, your neck of the woods, Nick Saban Jr.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me hit him. Isaiah Fogger, interior defensive lineman with great power and speed that transitions to the next level. A 4-star recruit according to both Prep Star and On3. Rated as a 3-star by all other recruiting outlets. Ranked as the number 24 defensive lineman and the number 14th player in the state of Alabama by On3. Listed at number 30 for his position, and a top 300 All-American according to Prep Star. ESPN, 22nd rated player out of the state, who is also the number 28 defensive lineman and the number 204 player in the Southeast region, ranked on the 247 composite as the number 54 defensive lineman and number 28 prospect in Alabama. 247 sports, number 41 player in Alabama. Chose Alabama over Auburn, Texas, and Utah. Nick Saban Jr.
Dude, the dog played 7A football. During the playoff run he just had before they won the state championship, was eating. Listen, 3-star, he 3-star, whatever. But listen, that dude is gonna come to work hard. He has work ethic. He has his family, some good people. This dude. I think he was a sleeper, and for other schools is what I'm saying, because Alabama knows him for other schools. This is some school. This is one of the recruits that some schools gonna look at it and be like, God dang it! Utah knew what they was recruiting. And Utah, I guarantee you, their feelings were hurt when they lost that one. But Isaiah Fogger, man, that he a dog. Listen, my oldest son went to one of the playoff games. He called me while he was there. He was like, man, that boy eating today, man. He said that boy Isaiah Fogger is eating. That dude a dog, man.
Okay, Rags.
Hey, Isaiah, I am your Fogger. I am your Fogger. That's what he's gonna be telling them boys when he line up next to him. Hey, y'all crazy. Hey, check this out though, man. From what I see of this young man, like you said, Nick, Utah wanted this guy for a reason, and Utah is not a slouch over there. You know, the former Pac-12 or whatever.
Hey,
those guys, they played defense. They was a good team. Go ahead.
What defense do they play? In Utah?
Do they play that 4-2-5?
Yeah, I think so. 4-2-5.
They wanted him bad, man. I saw a little bit of his tape, man, and like you said, he was eating, bro. He like, what is he, about 6'2"? You know, he get that low center of gravity, get up under those big boys' pads, man, and push them back pretty good. One thing that this guy will be good for the University of Alabama is depth, right? He's going to add some depth to this class. He's going to add some depth to the line, period. And when Mr. Freddie Roach get a hold to this young man, hopefully he can make a real elephant out of him, bro. I'm talking about he's going to be the elephant in the room.
Hey, when y'all watch this guy play, who do he remind you of that played on the defensive line from Alabama?
What you think, Nick?
That's why I'm trying to make the comparison now.
Hey.
To me personally, just thinking off the head, he give me the Isaiah Bugs type of effect.
I like that. I
was going with Justin Avoidley.
Justin
J.E. Oh, those some big shoes. KB. Yeah. Hey,
just off the little clips that I seen.
Yeah. The boy eat, man. He like to shed them blocks and get in there, man, and clog that hole up, man. J.E. That's a part of J.E.'s game, straight up. So I can see that.
Isaiah Bugs was good too now.
Yeah.
Isaiah Bugs, big body, big block body, man. He like to eat them blocks up, man. He positioned them guys the way he want to put them, man, and block up, clog them holes up. I like that.
Yeah, man.
And see, in the 4-2-5 for the defensive line, that is going to be key for the defensive line. Big guys that going to be able to get there and take on more than one blocks and place them where they want to and get to that ball, man.
Okay, the real dynasty Quinton Reese.
That's what I was just about to say, KB. Ooh, them some big shoes right there.
Now, he said Quinton Williams.
Who you said?
Quinton Williams. There's some big shoes there, boy.
Yeah.
Them some big feet. Them some big feet to fall out there. Man. Yeah.
He do got that fight, but I don't know about Quinton Williams, but he got that fight though. He got that fight. Dog.
Hey,
yeah, man. Let's move on to the next one. We had Arian Hampton, known to some people as Bubba Hampton, offensive side of the ball, wide receiver, 5'10", 175, Dangerfield, Texas, Dangerfield High School. All right, versatile athlete from the talent-rich state of Texas who boasts explosive speed at the corner position. A consensus 4-star prospect and top 50 player out of the Lone Star State, number 153 on Rivals top 250 list. Also tabbed the number 5 athlete and the number 26 recruit from Texas by Rivals. ESPN number 31 player in Texas and 38 recruit in the Midland region, and the number 204 player on ESPN 300. Rated the number 16 athlete by 247 Sports. The 12th ranked athlete and number 37 player out of Texas by the 247 Composite. Rated as the number 9 athlete and the number 40 player from Texas by the On3 consensus. Coach selected as the 2022 District 11 3A MVP, caught 55 passes for 1,161 yards and 13 touchdowns on offense while racking up 57 tackles, including 5 tackles for loss and adding 2 forced fumbles and 3 interceptions as a junior. Chose Alabama over Texas and Michigan. Nick Saban Jr.
For one, just something when he committed to Texas, it was jaw-dropping for me because I just knew he was committed to Alabama. And I felt from that moment then he was unsure about it. And evidently he was unsure about it. Because Texas, I'm just tell you what they told you back in the day. Money can buy you love. Because you see what he told. Okay. And he one of those guys that people had questions like, what he gonna play on the defensive side of the ball? I think Texas wanted him to play on the defensive side of the ball, but I think he want to play on the offensive side of the ball. What helped him chose Alabama. He one of those guys. He got what it takes to be a wide receiver. He gonna be very explosive. Do I know when? I expect him. I don't know when to expect him, but he's one of those guys that we're gonna be talking about soon.
Go ahead, Ray.
I agree with you, Nick, man. I agree with you, man. He's a run after the catch type of guy. He's a wreck type of guy, right? He's got the ability to get that ball in his hand, man. He trying to get to the house. He's also a deep threat too. And I don't know if he's gonna step on the field early now, but we all know that Mr. Jaylen Mbwe love that deep ball, right? So just to be on the lookout, if this guy can get in and make some, turn some heads, Mr. Jaylen Mbwe loves that deep ball, and this is a deep ball type of guy, right? He love it, man. That's what he does. I think he got a few national titles under his belt. I mean, not national titles, state championships under his belt. Like you said, when he committed to Texas, man, it killed me. You know, I remember making the video on it, and I'm like, oh man, you know, they got us. But
hey, I'm gonna tell you what bad
short, man, he ended up coming back.
I pre-made the video. I pre-made the video that day.
Oh no, that he was committing to Alabama.
Yep.
Oh no. He done put egg all on my boy's face. Don't do my dog like that, man.
That was sure I was about, man.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at all. When that, hey, go ahead.
No, I would just say I think it's going to be hard for this guy to get on the field as a freshman.
Yeah,
with the you know, because we got Kendrick Law and Jalen Hale coming back. We can't forget about Emmanuel Henderson. And then we got Jeremiah Beaman. I mean, not Jeremiah Beaman, but Jeremy Bernard coming in. So he already there. So it might be a little hard to get him on the field as a freshman. But as a sophomore, when some of these guys graduate, I think he's going to be one of the guys to take advantage of it. So, but we will see.
Hey, I don't want to get off the topic, guys, and I don't want to get off the topic and off the subject, man. But I believe that this coaching staff is going to be so unorthodox with some of the stuff and some of the players that we think we're going to see. Well, he might not, I don't know, man. The Kalen DeBoer, I don't know what he's going to do, man. That's just one little thing that I want to throw out there. But, hey, man, like you said, with the talent that we do have coming back, if they utilize them right, man, Kendrick Law he could be a nice breakout player for us, man. For real.
But to go off what you said, I was looking at some film with Kalen DeBoer's offense at Washington. Man, he got so many formations, so many ways to get different people the ball. Shit that really I ain't never seen. So I mean, it is.
Anytime you got
and think about this, y'all.
2,000-yard receivers. My bad.
Yes. I'm agreeing with you, Nick. Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah. Anytime you got an offense with 2,000-yard receivers, the other guys with at least 400 and plus, like, man, this gonna be time for people to eat. Offensive players, high school players. If you elite and you want to get your yards up, you want to get your game up, Coach Kellen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb is where it at. I'm just telling y'all right now.
Hey, this is the vision that Mr.
Go ahead, Rex.
No, I was just gonna say that this is the vision that Nick Saban had when he was going after Ryan Grubb from the beginning, man. The different formations, the different players, getting all those guys involved. That's what he really wanted, man. And he wanted to kind of step away from the offense and give somebody the reins. But with Tommy Reese, he still had to kind of be there a little bit. You know what I mean? So it was a grueling season. He said, man.
Yeah,
and talking about Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb, don't y'all forget they had 1,000-yard running back too.
Yes, as well.
So that's 3 players on their offense with over 1,000 yards. So what that tell you? They say Washington and Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb is pass first. So that tells me when these teams think they was throwing the ball, they running that thing. So
down they throw.
What's that?
And my dog was getting off in the run game in Washington too.
Yeah, I think he got hurt against. He got hurt in the playoff game, I believe. Yeah, and you know he came from Mississippi State.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Mike Leach didn't want to play him, so he left, went to Washington. So he missed out on that one. But
turned out
moving on. Oh, what's that? All right, who we got next?
Oh, I said it turned out good for him.
Oh yeah, very good. But next we got Joe Anata, offensive lineman, 6'5", 294 from Clearwater, Florida. Calvary Christian High School. All right, Joe Anata, an active blocker who has the ability to get to the second level when run blocking while also providing a pocket in pass protection. was an All-American. His father was an All-American offensive lineman at Florida State, rated as a 4-star prospect by On3, listed as a number 15 interior offensive lineman, number 33 player from Florida, and number 262 prospect nationally by On3. Ranked as the number 28 offensive guard in the country by Rivals, 247 Sports, 32nd rated offensive lineman, and the number 59 player out of the state of Florida. Also rated as a 3-star prospect by ESPN 247 Sports and on 247 Sports Composite. Chose Alabama over Florida and Georgia Tech. Rags.
From what I've seen of this guy, man, he's a good run blocker, right? He likes to get his hands on guys, get up to the next level. From what I was hearing early on, this guy is going to be mainly projected as a center. I don't know how true that is. But if that's the case, I believe this guy have a bright future at Alabama. He sit behind Mr. I forget my guy. What is his name?
Parker.
Parker.
Yeah.
Came in.
Parker.
Yeah. They came from Washington. He get a chance to sit behind this guy, man, and maybe learn some stuff, man, and learn from a Joe Moore winner, right? So I believe he's got a bright future, man. He's not going to be a right away starter or nothing like that, but I think he's got a bright future with Bama, man. Like I say, sit back and learn, maybe put on some weight, get in the weight room. He's got a future.
I agree. He one of the guys that he got offered out of nowhere. Then soon he got offered, baby. Basically, the same week he got offered, the same week he committed from a camp. That's what Coach Saban knows him. His brother is also on our radar as well. His brother is also in high school, and he on our radar as well. I heard the same thing about he's gonna be more like probably like a center, very good run blocker, whatever. But I don't expect to see him no time soon. But this is the perfect opportunity, like you said, sit behind a Joe Moore Award winner, soak it all up. And me personally, I like 5-stars and 4-star guys, but I love the taste Alabama has put in my mouth about the 3-star guys, like the Chance Womack, the other guy that's in the NFL. I like them 3-star guys, man. I like them guys too. I just like offensive lineman, period. I ain't gonna lie to you, but he one of those guys that he got a future.
This is a guy. This is one that's just gonna have to sit and wait his turn.
Yeah.
We all know Parker Brailsford. He's gonna be the starting center until he graduate or decide to declare for the draft. So he's just gonna have to wait his turn. But hey, he'll have good shoes to fill. He's learning from probably one of the best centers in all of college football. So that's a good thing.
I think he's ranked the best center coming back, best returning center coming back 2025, whatever the season's gonna be.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Michael Gordon Club, I tell you what, how about you just log off and go play in the bathtub or something, do something and leave us alone. But anyway, let's move on. What was that? Amari Jefferson, wide receiver, 6 feet, 200 pounds, Chattanooga, Tennessee, out of Baylor High School, however you want to call it. An explosive playmaker and at the wide receiver position and possesses the speed to be a vertical threat. A top-ranked player from the state of Tennessee, according to On3 and Prep Star, a unanimous 4-star recruit by all major outlets, the 21st ranked receiver by Prep Star magazine, and the number 119 player on Prep Star Top 300 All-American list. Ranked 16 at wide out by On3 and the site's 91st prospect overall. The third ranked player from Tennessee, number 26 wide receiver, and number 140 player in the nation, according to 247 Sports. The 247 Sports Composite, number 4 player in the state, the number 22 wide out, and number 153 player at any position. Any position. Okay. Rivals.com, number 232 player, 32nd player on the Rivals Top 250 list. Also tabbed the number 3 player from the state of Tennessee and number 37 wide receiver in the country by Rivals. ESPN.com's 5th ranked player in the state and the number 110 prospect in the Southeast region. Listed as the number 236 on ESPN 300. Named Tennessee's D2 3A Mr. Football after amassing 1,400 yards, 20 touchdowns on 74 receptions in 2023. Chose Alabama over Auburn, Georgia, and Tennessee. Sorry, Georgia and Tennessee, but hey, can't get them. You can't get the real studs. But anyway, go ahead, Rags. You heard me, Rags?
I think he's gonna be a pretty good possession receiver, like you say. I know that. Huh? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
You good?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My fault, guys. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a pretty good possession receiver, man. If I had to compare him to somebody, I don't know why, man. He kind of remind me of a Mechie type guy. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I had to compare, and that could be totally off. I don't know. I don't know, man. I believe that's where I can kind of see this guy going to, man, out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's one of my little old stomping grounds up through in there. But yeah, man, that's what I see from this guy, man.
For me, I like him. Two-sport athlete, very athletic, can do it all. Mr. Football down there in Tennessee. I think this is a guy a lot of Alabama fans don't talk about enough that I think could be impactful. I look at him too as well, Ray, as a Mechie type possession receiver. He does have capabilities to go deep, of course. Could be a game changer as well. But I think this is a guy that he got the stars, but I think he's more underrated to the Alabama fan base than we give him credit for. But we're going to see. But I like Amari Jefferson. I like him a lot, man. And I want to say this. You know, Rags, you keep up with recruiting as well. And some of the stuff, man, when I hit these fan bases, because I remember before he committed, Tennessee fans were like, it's still a possible chance that he might come to Tennessee. It's still a possible chance that he might go to baseball. And when I hear this stuff, I'm like, are they following the same stuff I'm following? Because he liked baseball, but he was more committed to football. And he was committed to Alabama. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it might be some smarter than what someone saying, but I just don't feel like a lot of these folks be following the same thing I'm following. Because I basically I don't always know. I'm not going to act like I always know, but a lot of times you can get the feel from these kids when they locked in and when they on the fence about things. Yeah,
man. And he was crystal ball, I think, to Alabama for a little bit. I remember he committed during the Alabama Fan Day is when he actually committed, man. And bro, I had a fit, man. It was dope. It was dope news, man. Like you said, I think he was committed to Tennessee baseball at one point in time, wasn't he?
Yes, baseball.
I can't remember if he wasn't. Yeah,
he was.
I think he did that like 2021, like years ago, right? But Bama was calling him home. Nick Saban was calling him home, and a good thing he decided to stay. He got a good conversation in. I don't know if you saw that picture with Mr. Kalen DeBoer sitting right next to him during that meal that they had. He whispered some sweet nothings all off up in that ear, man. He said, I can't go nowhere. So, a good thing, man. Good thing.
Oh, yeah, man. I agree, man, with y'all when y'all say John Mechie. I think he'll be a good possession receiver. Probably, you know, good, like, short yardage receiver. So, hey, I'm just glad to have all these guys joining in my Alabama Crimson Tide. That's what it's going down.
Me too, KB.
Yeah, and
me too, KB.
People might say, oh, he was ranked 1-something on this or 90-something in this. As long as you show up on game day and in practice. For my Alabama Crimson Tide. That's all it takes.
That's all, man.
I mean, but I'm going to tell you, we calling out 4-star. We getting to some of these top tier players real soon.
Oh.
I'm not saying this guy
can't
it's
be a
top tier player. Oh, you already know. Man, let's keep going.
it's coming.
Let's keep going. All right. Kayen Jones, linebacker, 6'4", 210, 8 in North Carolina, Christ. high school or Christ school, however you want to say it. Kayen Jones, athletic linebacker with size and length on the outside, tabbed a 4-star prospect by Rivals.com, ESPN.com, prep star and on 3, along with 247 composite and on 3 consensus ratings. A top-ranked player from North Carolina, number 30 prospect in the Southeast region, and the number 62 recruit on the ESPN 300, according to ESPN.com. Also listed as the 5th-ranked outside linebacker by the site. Prep star 6th-ranked recruit in the state and the number 16 linebacker overall linebacker in the country. The number 9 player in the Tar Heel State and the 19th outside linebacker according to Rivals. 247 Sports, number 15 recruit in North Carolina, and the number 45th rated linebacker in the country. Number 18 linebacker national and the 6th-ranked prospect in the state on the 247 composite. On 3, number 19 linebacker overall, and the state's number 12 player from North Carolina, selected to the Under Armour All-American game. Accumulated 78 tackles as a senior, including 11 tackles for loss and 4 sacks. Chose Alabama over Michigan, Notre Dame, and USC. All blue bloods, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rags, boy, that sounds good to me. I think I might have a little delay getting the Rag.
But y'all, man, I'm freezing up. Did y'all say y'all call me to go?
Yeah. Did you hear everything I said?
All right, y'all can hear me, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, man. With Kate, nah, man, it was going in and out on me. It's my computer, man. But from Kayen Jones, I'm thinking this. I remember it's been a little minute ago. I'm trying to think if I seen him out in coverage also, covering tight ends and wide receivers. And I know when I saw his tape, he wasn't afraid to stick that hat in there, man, and get out there, man. But he's just another guy with a nice motor on him, high motor, man. I like Kayen Jones, man. This is another one, like Nick Saban said earlier, one of the overlooked guys. People not going to look at him. But I do think with this new coaching staff in, it's going to be a lot of guys that get looks that probably wouldn't get a look under a Nick Saban regime, right? I believe this guy, you're going to hear about this guy. Whether he start or not, you're going to hear whisperings about this guy from practice and stuff like that, man. Kayen Jones.
Mm-hmm. KB, say that height one more time.
Say what now?
Say his height one more time. His height.
Oh, let me get over there. 6'4", 210.
That's gonna be key. Long and lengthy guy. He has good sideline and sideline speed. And in an All-American game, he actually got a pick 6. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like you. I'm pretty sure he can cover. I can't really remember, but I like the long and lengthiness and the sideline that he has them capabilities. He is somebody, like you just said. I think Alabama fans don't talk about him in love. I know my guy Lucian from the Bama Standard. I had a conversation with him, and we both like Kayen Jones. I feel like Kayen Jones can be one of those linebackers from Alabama that we talk about, man.
Now,
yeah.
We got some spots to fill at linebacker.
Yeah.
And that's why I say it's a new slate. And this is one of the guys that can take advantage of that.
Yeah.
So, we got some guys that's been there already, waiting. So he'll have to beat them out. But being that, everything is new now to everybody, he can fit his way in the rotation.
And like 4-2-5, this is the defense for a kid like him to be able to feast off of.
Yeah.
He can thrive in that 6'4", 210, man. Like you say, sideline to sideline. Yeah, that's a nice side. You can't coach that 6'4", 210, man. That's a little different.
Yep, I agree. Let's go to the next. You got something? I thought you were finna say something. What was that? Kayen Jones. Oh, I like this guy. I do like this guy. Daniel Hill, running back, 6'1", 232.
Oh, my guy.
Meridian High School. I love this guy, man. But the thing about it, they don't have nothing on him on the site. They don't have nothing on it.
Yeah,
But you know what I'm gonna do? Y'all go ahead.
It's crazy that you say that, KB.
Look.
It's crazy that you say that about Daniel Hill because I couldn't wait till you got to this point with Daniel Hill, man. I like this dude. Real talk.
I'm gonna read his scouting report. That's good. That's good. You heard me?
Yeah, I hear.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read his scouting report right quick. Verified 5'11" plus and 240 pounds, possesses limited growth potential and add weight to his frame. Displays good athleticism at multiple positions on offense, including running back and tight end. Multi-dimensional athlete with a position versatile skill set that can project in a variety of ways depending on offensive scheme. Exhibits suddenness as a running back and route runner when flexed out as a receiver. Demonstrates above average play speed and separation quickness in the open field, but lacks long speed to outrun defenders. Shows willingness and physicality as a blocker on the perimeter. Flashes good play strength and the ability to play through contact between the tackles. Appears to possess natural pass catching ability, plus possesses some above average run after the catch ability. Flashes some downhill playmaking ability in the passing game. Position versatile piece with a dense frame and can be deployed in a variety of ways on offense. Projects to the running back position at the next level with the ability to be flexed out in the passing game. Jumbo athlete with unique offensive skill set, has the ability to see the field early at the next level because of position versatility while projecting as a Power 5 multi-year starter at the next level. So that is his his scouting report. So what you got to say about that, Rags?
Yeah. Hey man, Daniel Hill, man, I'm very excited about this young man, man. I hate to, in this day and age of college football, man, we want guys to move fast and move here, like say for instance, man, Justin Haynes and Jam Miller, right? We got these guys, and we need to see what these guys got. But man, I'm so anxious to see Daniel Hill get on the field. It's like, man, hurry up, Justice Haynes and Jam Miller, do your thing and go on to the next level because I want to see this guy. This guy reminds me, I stood right next to this dude, man, and just watching this dude is a load, bro. Like, I couldn't imagine how to tackle this dude for 60 minutes, bro. Like this dude is a load. He reminds me of a bigger Trent Richardson or something, bro. Like, I don't know what it is about this dude, man, but this dude gonna be special. Hopefully he don't get disgruntled with playing time because he got a lot of guys ahead. We even got the Riley guy that's coming in. So hopefully, and then we still got Richard Young, right? So hopefully he don't get so disgruntled that he want to just move and go somewhere else. If we can keep this guy on the roster, we can get somebody to block for this young man. This dude is gonna be a load. He's gonna be. You remember how excited we was to watch Derrick Henry get on the football field, man. This dude got something like that about him. When you see him get on that football field and run that football, man, he's special, bro. I'm telling you. I can't wait to see him.
Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, Daniel Hill, he one of them guys, man. He reminds me of the old school running backs from back in the day, how big he is. I'm with you, Rags. I'm excited to see this dude, but in today's college football world, with all the dudes in front of him, Justice Hayes, Jam, we still got Richard Young, then Calvin Riley, and him coming in the same class. I just hope he get the opportunity, because if he can do it, if he can get on the field of Alabama and let the world see what he can do. Let Bama see what he can do. He gonna be special for Bama, man. I'm excited about this dude. I was super happy when he came in our radar. I ain't know if he was gonna jump to Mississippi State at the last minute or what, but I'm excited that we got him, man.
Man, me too, man. I seen this dude. I was like, damn, this dude rocked up, man. Yeah. I mean, Jesus, man. The dude. I mean, I think he got a low center of gravity. And he's And I think he's more like a power runner. So, hey, I love him, man.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of remind me of not for his catching ability, but his running ability, Eddie Lacy when he was at Alabama. So, hey, but with muscle, like you say, Trent Richardson was muscled up, and that's how this dude is, man. And dude, I can't wait to see him on the field, man. I just want to see him run over somebody. That's what I want to see. So hey, but he gonna have to wait. He gonna have to wait.
Same here, KB.
At least
same here, bro.
Go ahead.
One thing, I forgot what I was. Man, I done lost my daggone train of thought. I was about to say something. I don't forgot, bro. It was something about Mr. Daniel. Oh yeah, what I was saying is, man, I would have hated to see this guy go to Mississippi State or whatever they talking about going Ole Miss. I would have hated to see this dude on the field and we had to have our linebackers tackle this dude. Like if you stand next to him, he's that type of dude. Like he's just stout, man. He's like a rock, bro. And I would have hated for our guys to have to just continue to run into this dude. So any opposing team out there, man, when this man get a full steam ahead and running, you gonna have to move out the way, bro. This dude is gonna make some highlights. Like he gonna run people over, bro. He's gonna run people over.
Man, I seen the clip. What's that?
I was about to say I seen the clip too when you talked to your dad on the field too there.
Oh, you saw that. You saw that, Nick. I didn't think a lot of people went that deep. Yeah, his dad hollered at me, man. We talked, man. I can't wait to get an opportunity to talk to these dudes again. I'm gonna get a little bit deeper with them and see if I can't get them on, the platform and talk to them, man. But yeah, man. It seemed like he got a pretty good support cast behind him, support foundation or whatever, man. But like I said, man, just looking at him, how stout he was, man, with them pads on, bro. Like this dude is one of them. What you ever watched that movie 300? You know what I'm saying? Like you watch them dudes walk through, man. This dude is one of them He one of them 300 character dudes, man. Like he's stout, bro.
Okay. All right, that's Daniel Hill. Moving on. Dre Kirkpatrick Jr., DB, 5'11", 192, Gaston, Alabama, Gaston City. See what they talking about with Dre Kirkpatrick. Versatile athlete who excels at the defensive back and the return game. The son of a former All-American corner, Dre Kirkpatrick, a top 50 player in the state of Alabama, who was rated as high as number 32 by Rivals. Also listed as the state's number 63 corner, the number 33 player from the state according to On 3 and On 3 consensus, ranked as the number 38 recruit in Alabama and the number 73 safety nationally in ESPN.com. The number 43 player in the state by 247 Sports and the state's 48 prospect on the 247 composite. Signed with the Crimson Tide over Auburn. Yeah, Auburn, y'all ain't getting this guy. I don't know what the hell y'all were thinking about. But anyway, go ahead, Nick.
Who was it again?
Dre Kirkpatrick Jr.
Oh, sleeper. He wasn't the one. Hey. He ain't taller like he dad. He got that thick low. I think he gonna be the one that come downhill in that safety position and be laying the wood on folks all day.
Right.
This is our first legacy kid up at Alabama. Well, I ain't gonna say Alabama, but it was gonna be the first legacy kid up under Nick Saban, but Saban gone. But I think this was a go get up. I really don't think this was an offer just because it was Dre Kirkpatrick's son. I really think he has that baller capability. I don't know how. I'm not gonna act like I know all these dudes gonna play freshman year. I don't know when he gonna be impactful, but it's coming. He one of those dudes. I think gonna do good things at Alabama.
Rags.
Yeah, man. With Dre Kirkpatrick, I most definitely don't think he'll be, a start or nothing like that. But what I would say about this dude is everything this dude get, he earned it. Even though he got that Kirkpatrick at the end of his name, man. This young man earned what he get, man. I'm gonna tell you something. If I had to use one word to describe this young man, it's gritty. This guy's got that grit, man, that gumption about him, bro. Watching him play with that team that he played with, a lot of times he had to make several plays, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. This scouting report got this guy listed at 6 foot. Is no way on this planet Earth that man is 6 foot tall. I don't believe that man is 6 foot tall. I give that man more maybe 5'9", 5'10", something like that. I don't believe that man is 6 feet tall. I stood right next to him, man. I don't see that. But what I tell you is, for his size, he play gritty, right? He's a gritty player, more like a Cyrus Jones. Y'all remember Cyrus Jones back in the day?
Yes, sir.
Like a Cyrus Jones type player, man. I don't know. He's that type of guy, man. He's gonna see ball, he gonna get ball, right? But it's gonna take him some while to get on that field. But he's a very gritty player, man. Very gritty.
And let's talk about what he did in the Alabama versus Mississippi All-Star game. He balled out that game, man. Like, that dude went crazy that game too. So we got a ball on our hands. Just gonna be trust the process. Let's get developing. Make something happen when your number call.
I just want to see if he
on that special teams.
What's that?
Yeah.
I just want to see if he gonna play like his dad.
I say he's gonna make some money. Yeah.
Man, my damn screen messing up.
I don't believe he's got his daddy play making capabilities as far as like a lockdown corner or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to see the difference between these guys. His dad is most definitely a lot longer. He's taller. He can do a lot more with his hands, maybe off the line of scrimmage, working the receiver or whatever. This guy here a little bit more stockier, like shorter, man. But like I say, he see ball, he go get ball, man. His instincts is pretty good, you know what I mean? Is he gonna be good? I think he will, man. Like I said, it's just gonna take him a little while to get out there on that field. But if they go off of his grit alone, watching him at practice and watching him play, he's gonna be somebody that's gonna make some noise on that practice field. You can believe that.
Most definitely.
Okay. Let's move to the next. Speed it up a little bit. Jay Lindsay, tight end, 6'5", 35, Butler, Alabama, Patrician Academy. Big body tight end who stayed in state, the number 22 player in Alabama, the number 24 tight end in the country, according to On3, listed as the number 33 player from the state and the 8th ranked tight end nationally by ESPN.com. Prep Stars number 19 tight end and the number 20 rated player in Alabama, tabbed as the number 33 player in the state and the number 42 player at his position nationally, and 247 composite. Rivals.com, number 40 prospect in the state, signed with the Crimson Tide over Ole Miss and Mississippi State. All right, Nick Saban Jr., go ahead.
Oh, Jay Lindsay, I'm glad we talked about him. Somebody that one of the recruits we don't talk about a lot. Tight end. Do I expect them to be a Travis Kelce? No, I don't. I expected them to be used as an extra offensive lineman. What I mean, somebody that's out the tight end position that's going to be running, blocking his butt off. With killing the boy Ryan Grubb, we will see more pass catching out of him probably than I expected him to get, but expecting him from the get-go. But I really see him as the Rob Oots guy. When I say Rob Oots guy, I don't think he will be lining up in the backfield, but when I say Rob Oots, he will be putting pass to pass on. He will be putting pass on somebody, clearing lanes, clearing running lanes, and be a great blocker for Alabama. I think that's his strength. I see.
Rags?
Hey man, I want to take the time out real quick, guys. I know this off the subject real quick. I want to take the time out to give my boy a shout out over here in the comment section. Stack Q, right? You see what he say, my boy Chevy, what's good, bro? Guys, I used to stream way back in the day, and I used to have this big Suburban. I called myself Big Chevy Rider. So, man, I mean, this guy you talking about, it's been 10, 15 years. I don't even know how this, I guess he watched UKB and he just see me in here. Hey, shout out to my dog Stack Q, bro. My boy, hey, I'm surprised you still remember. I gained so much weight, man. But back to this dude, Jay Lindsay, man. Lindsay, man, like you said, Nick, I think they gonna sign this guy to be more on that offensive line of block, right? Because you already know. I don't want to jump ahead. You know the tight end that we got is gonna be catching the balls in this class right here.
Yes, sir.
But this guy right here is gonna be more of the.
But I'm gonna be patient.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to go because I know Kangaroo said you want to speed it up a little bit, but yeah, this guy gonna be more of a blocking tight end, man. You know, like you say, we don't talk about him as much, but hopefully he can be one of those guys to step up later on and be productive for us, man.
Yeah, I think this is he's a tight end for the future, not right now. So, but yeah, when I say speed it up, y'all give y'all opinion. You know, I don't have to give mine. So, hey, it's all good. I'll let y'all talk. I just introduce all the great talent that we got joining our Alabama Crimson Tide. Ain't nothing but goodness over on this side. Ain't nothing but love for our players. That's all it is, baby. But anyway.
Straight up. I said straight up.
Every day,
straight up.
All right, let's move. Oh, now this the guy. This is one of the guys. I'm already in love with this guy because I know he going to bring it and he going to bring the wood. And that's Jaylen Mbwe, defensive back, 5'11", 170-pound, Princeton, Alabama, Clay Chalkville High School. Five star. Oh, Lord. Let's get to Jaylen Mbwe. Explosive athlete who contributed all over the field for Clay Chalkville. Saw time at wide out, quarterback, defensive back, and returner during the senior season. A 5-star prospect by 247 Sports, Prep Star, and ESPN.com. Also earned a 5-star rating by 247 Composite and On3 Consensus List, rated as a 4-star recruit by On3 and Rivals.com. The second-ranked recruit overall on the ESPN 300. Also tabbed ESPN's number 1 player in Alabama, the number 2 corner nationally, and the number 2 player in the Southeast region, the nation's top-ranked athlete, and the number 2 player in Alabama by On3 and On3 Consensus. The consensus number 17 recruit in the country, and the number 22 player nationally, according to On3. Prep Star ranked athlete, the number 4 player in the state, who was also listed at number 21 on the outlet's top 150 Dream Team, ranked the number 18 prospect nationally and number 2 athlete and number 2 player in the state by 247 Composite, the nation's number 28 player and second-ranked athlete, while also being listed as the 4th-ranked prospect in Alabama by 247 Sports, listed at number 39 on the Rivals Top 100 list, also tabbed as the site's number 3 corner overall and the 3rd-ranked player in the state, selected to play in the Under Armour All-American game, also earned a spot in the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star game, also ran track, chose Alabama with Auburn and Georgia among nearly 30 offers. Rags.
This man here is nasty, bro. We talking about the possibility of a day 1 starter if, hey, man, on the other side of my boy Jackson, Damani, man, I mean, Damani may even be in trouble. Who knows, man? Hey, this guy here played quarterback, man. This guy read the field, right? He know what a wide receiver is supposed to do. He knows what a DB is looking at when they're trying to jump your ball or whatever you looking at, man. I mean, he's got it all, man, right? And I love his recruiting abilities, right? Hey, Mr. Ryan Williams said, this guy recruited me to the University of Alabama. So with that alone, man, if he don't make it in the next level, bring him back as a recruiter, him and Roll Tide Willie, maybe we can get some more of this good talent coming in, man.
So with that being said, Rags, this somebody who never gave up on Ryan Williams from the day he decommitted. He knew this man for some reason. He knew this man was locked in. But let's get to his playing abilities. We talking about somebody who won a state championship as a quarterback. That battle with Ryan Williams, him and Ryan Williams going back and forth and scoring. So he knows the wide receiver position, wide receiver tendencies as a quarterback. And he knows the wide receiver tendencies as a freaking wide receiver because he played wide receiver. And he coming to play defensive back. Athletic, straight baller, straight dog. Somebody might get, I hope this team ain't this way, but he is going to push somebody. He is going to get reps this season on the defensive side of the ball. He is going to get his reps, and he's going to get his respect, and he's going to make a name at Alabama. And like you said, if he don't do well on the next stage of football, come to Alabama and be a recruiter, baby. Roll Tide.
I ain't got one thing to say about this. You heard it here first from OKB. This guy, cornerback, he's going to play cornerback. This guy is going to be a better cornerback than Kool-Aid McKinstry. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. He's better than Kool-Aid McKinstry. That's it. Moving
I got
on.
some thoughts on Kool-Aid that I'm not going to really say. I'm not going to even talk. I got some thoughts on Kool-Aid, man.
The only issue I had with Kool-Aid seemed like he was scared to hit. Seemed like he didn't want to put his head up in there. That's the issue I had with him.
Hey, when they come in.
Hey.
I feel you, KB.
Hey, man, y'all can't be too big on him, man. He didn't want to get hurt this year, man.
Yeah, I feel he want to get that money.
You playing for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now that ball on the other side, he'll put his head in there, tear you on.
Boy.
Hey, he messed around. He messed around and let. Arnold started off right here, and this was Kool-Aid. He messed around and let Arnold kind of do it like that a little bit, man. You know what I mean? So,
and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Arnold get drafted before him.
And we talking about somebody that came in as a true safety.
Yeah.
Then got threw in the fire at cornerback, had his growing pains. Then the next year, he come down and play lights out. Play like he want to get drafted in the first round. Man, come on. Terry Arnold that dude, man.
And I agree with you, Chief. One Kool-Aid was out of place a lot too now.
Yeah, facts.
So, I agree with that.
It was plays when we needed him to make plays that he ain't come up and make the play.
So, hey. Yeah,
I appreciate you, Kool-Aid.
But, Mbwe, A1 right there, baby. A1.
Yeah.
Well, let's move
straight
on.
Up.
I ain't gonna even try to pronounce this guy's last name, but I'm just saying.
Talking about Justin Okanoka, probably.
No,
that daggone linebacker.
Bolo. Steve Bolo. Somebody. I can't pronounce
golly, Abdu.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. But he's a defensive lineman, 6'4", 275 from Quebec, Canada. Notre Dame de Fort. I get that's the high school. So let's look what they got on here. A Canadian prospect along the defensive front, rated as a 4-star lineman by nearly every major outlet. The top ranked recruit from Canada by ESPN.com, 247 Sports, and the 247 composite number 253 on the ESPN 300 and the site's number 30 defensive end overall. Rivals, number 20, the 22nd defensive end, the number 27th defensive lineman at the top, and a top 275 recruit overall by On3. Listed as the 38th ranked defensive lineman on the 247 composite. The On3 consensus number 34 defensive lineman and the top 350 recruit at any position. Grew up in Cameroon playing primarily soccer. Moved to Canada where he could attend Notre Dame before, and Quebec signed with the Tide over Florida and Georgia. Nick Saban Jr.
Hey, this is somebody Coach Saban said this. What Coach Saban said? Coach Saban said if he was playing in the States, he'd be a 5-star. That's what Coach Saban said.
Well,
I don't know. I just seen the little tape I seen on him. I think he gonna eventually be that dude. We're gonna be talking about that dude. We're gonna know his name. We're gonna know how to pronounce his last name in a couple more years. I think, of course, coming from Canada, he gonna have to have a development process. But That position LT Overton playing, I think they call that the bandit in this defense. I see him wreaking havoc on the other side of their defensive line. Very athletic guy for a big guy. He gonna eat, man. He gonna eat. This is the defense that's set up for him to eat, and he gonna be able to do it.
All right, Rags.
I would love to see his story. You know how they like to do the stories coming across ESPN when we beating up on Georgia, beating up on Auburn and all that. But I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't watched a whole lot on this guy's tape. I remember when he committed, and I said I was going to go and do my homework on him. I didn't get to do a whole lot on him, but I remember Saban being high on this guy, right? So if Saban was high on him, I have no choice but to be high on this young man.
Right.
Okay. I really don't know nothing about this guy. No, not too much besides being from Canada. He played soccer because I haven't looked at any of his film, so I can't really comment on him. So, yeah. But hey, glad to have you. Glad to have you. That's all I can say, baby.
We'll take your services.
Hey, all day, every day. And guess what? He might just make a name for himself. We never know.
It might be the one of the best we've had, man. Hopefully.
Exactly.
Hey, like I said, he a big guy and he athletic too. Like I said, I feel like he's gonna be the other, not the edge, but he's gonna be on the other end. He's gonna be able to shut. I think he's gonna be one of the guys that's gonna be quick on the edge and be able to shut that other end down. I don't see it this year. No, I don't see it this year. But we're gonna know how to pronounce his name in the last name in a couple more years.
Okay. All right. Next up, we got this another one. Xavier Missy, defensive back, 6'3", 180, Daytona Beach, Florida, Mainland High School. See what? Well, let's go ahead over here. One of the top-rated defensive backs in his recruiting cycle, who possesses size and length. A unanimous 4-star prospect, listed as the top 20 player in the talent-rich state of Florida by all major outlets. Number 7 recruit from the state by On3, while also being tabbed the number 2 corner and number 23 prospect at any position by the site. Listed as the number 47 recruit nationally, the number 5 corner, and the number 8 player in Florida on the On3 consensus. The 247 composite 56 ranked recruit, the number 4 safety, and the number 10 player from the state. The 6th rated safety and the number 70 player in the country, according to 247 Sports. Number 83 on ESPN 300 list, also listed as the number 4 safety, number 39 player in the South region, and the number 13th prospect in Florida by ESPN. Rated the number 125 on Rivals, top 150, also earned number 17 cornerback ranking and was rated as the number 18 player in Florida by Rivals. Selected to the All-American Bowl in San Antonio, Texas, a multi-sport athlete who also competed in track and basketball. 2-time state qualifier in the high jump, elected to lead the state to sign with Alabama, choosing the title of Florida, Florida State, and Miami. Okay. Xavier Missy. Sound like we got a good one. How they say we got a good one? Nick
5-star.
Yeah, 5-star. He earned that 5-star. We got a good one.
If you watch the All-American Under Armour game, he caught an interception in that game. Played the ball very well in the air as well. Played the wide receiver very well. Turned his head around, got his eyes on the ball. But when you talk about our cornerback room, this is what we possibly looking at. Jaylen Mbwe, Xavier Brown, Xavier Missy. Who the other guy? I can't remember the other guy.
Don't forget Amari Jackson coming in.
Yeah, that's what the money Jackson. Man, that rotation that we're gonna probably have at the corner position is nothing else. Xavier Missy is one of them Florida guys that when you talk about Florida football, you be like, I love them type guys. Xavier Missy is that dude. That dude, long and lengthy, just like I like somebody in the secondary. And we keep talking about this 4-2-5. That's why I'm going to love this defense, because it's going to give a lot of our athletes opportunity, time and opportunity on the field. And we going to have some dudes with Xavier Missy coming in, with Xavier Brown, Amari Jefferson, and Jaylen Mbwe. That's going to be a crazy secondary.
That's gonna be crazy secondary, man. Crazy secondary, man. I'm gonna make this quick. I'm not sure if he's gonna play safety or cornerback. They say he's pretty good with the press man off coverage. He can do it all. Like you say, man, lengthy, fast twitch, man. Very athletic young man. Maybe he'll have to move back to safety. I don't know. Right now, who do we have playing safety? I don't know. You got Mitchell. Who else is going to be back there with him? Probably Pepe. I know we haven't gotten to him yet, but yeah, man. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. This guy's going to be a awesome athletic stud for us, man.
Well, I'm gonna just say that our defensive back room is looking good for the future, man. Mm-hmm. We set up for the next at least 2 years, maybe 3.
If we can keep all these guys.
Yeah, if we can keep
when they impatient behind.
Yeah, and you mentioned Tony Mitchell, man. I just want to see him also. So
I think also we will this year too.
Me too.
This is time for him to. This is his time right here.
Yeah. Also, Chief one mentioned that John Metchie, he's from Canada also. So
yeah, back.
So yeah.
And was a killer over there.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Nick Saban Jr. back in your neck of the woods. Redarius Morgan, defensive back, 6 feet, 175, Phoenix City, Alabama, Central High School, and talented in-state prospect. At the safety spot, a 4-star recruit by nearly every major site, the number 16 safety and the number 189 player nationally, according to On3, also listed as the 11th ranked player in the state by On3. The number 219 recruit by Rivals, top 50 list, who is also on the state's number 18 safety and number 12 player in the state. Tab number 31 at his position, and the 17th ranked player in Alabama according to On3 consensus, the 39th ranked safety and the 21st rated player in the state on the 247 composite prep star, number 24 player in the state, and the number 41 safety nationally, the number 50 safety in the country, and the top 270 player at any position according to ESPN. Guess who he was coached by? Patrick Nix.
Yep.
Anyway, chose Alabama over Florida State. Hey, coach by that's old Bo Nix daddy.
Yeah. Hey, Patrick Nix down on this. He down here, goddamn, making the happy down here at Central PC, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, but Redarius Morgan, I seen him play cornerback I seen him play cornerback this year. He looks like he's a better safety in my opinion. But to me, he's that type of safety, like the way we should have been using DeMarco Hellum, and like safety linebacker role, come down in the box, lay wood on him. He plays better that style to me. I really don't see Redarius Morgan making an impact this season. 4-star guy. He 4-star guy. He just recently moved up to a 4-star. Okay, he was a 3-star. He was committed to Florida State, but he committed to us. But all my guys from my neck, from the Central Philly City, boy, I be excited about them guys. Central Philly City, Columbus, Georgia. I'm excited about him. But no, I don't expect him to make a big impact this year. But he is that type of safety that can come down in the box and lay wood on you and hit you.
Rags?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, Nick. I was going to ask you if you watched him, because from what I'm seeing, man, this guy's coming down from that safety spot, man. He's a hitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not. He may not have the size of Mark Barron, but that's the kind of style of guy that he is. You know what I'm saying? He's a hitter. You know what I mean? He like to lay that wood.
Yeah.
Well, pause. Wait a minute. He's a good hitter. He likes to tackle. Put it like that.
Hey, that's a pause too. A good hitter.
See, that's You know, that's what I
Hey,
like.
well, hey, I don't know what to say.
You know, that's what I like as far as a safety, somebody who is not afraid to come downhill and hit somebody. But this guy, as a corner, he would remind me of Eddie Jackson. You remember Eddie Jackson, that corner used to get ate up?
Yes, sir.
They moved him to safety, and he became All-American.
Went crazy.
Yes. But at corner, if you want a first down or touchdown, go to his side.
Go
to his side. But they put him at safety, and
who y'all talking about?
That's what he made his money.
Eddie Jackson.
I know you remember Eddie Jackson.
Okay, my guy. Yeah. All right. Yeah,
he used to get ate up at corner,
Eddie
man.
Jackson
I used to get so mad.
I couldn't. Yeah, man.
Jesus. Go ahead, Rag.
Man, we done had some good safeties. We done had some good safeties, guys. You think about Eddie Jackson, Clinton Dix, Minka Fitzpatrick. Man, I mean the list
Landon
goes
Collins.
on, bro.
Yep, Landon Collins.
Landon Collins, bro. Like, and I'm gonna tell you this, and I hate to do this, but when they put DeMarco Helms back there and Jordan Battle, I mean, my head just bro, that just wasn't it for us, man. I hate to do them dudes like that, man. That wasn't it, bro.
No, it wasn't. Cause listen, man, I am at home guy. I watch football crazy. I know what it is, played it. But DeMarco Helms didn't have no business back in coverage all them goddamn all time. DeMarco Helms, you put him in that goddamn in the box, let him play that linebacker tight role, man, you would have got a killer safe out of him. But in coverage, he ain't it. He better now with the Falcons.
Yeah.
You remind me of y'all remember back. Y'all remember. Go ahead.
No, I won't finish saying that. You go.
Now we had this big body safety back in the day. He didn't play that much. But his name was Hootie Jones. Y'all remember Hootie Jones? Man?
Yeah,
he was a pretty big dude,
like,
man. That's who DeMarco Counter. Hootie Jones, man. He's a big dude. He didn't really. I mean, he was okay. He came in with a good recruiting class, but he just didn't pan out to be what we wanted him to be, man.
Yeah. All right, Nick. Moving on. I think this your boy Nick. Caleb Odum, tight end, 6'5", 215, Carleton, Georgia, Carleton High School.
Yes, sir.
A playmaker at tight end that possesses natural ball skill and elite athleticism for his position. A unanimous 4-star recruit by all major sites. The top ranked tight end by both On3 and 247 composite. On3's 27th ranked prospect in the country and number 3 prospect from Georgia. The number 44 prospect overall and number 7 recruit in state by composite. The second ranked tight end, number 46 nationally, and number 8 recruit in Georgia, according to On3 consensus. Ranked 53rd in the country, 3rd at his position, and 7th in the state by 247 Sports. Number 76 on Rivals Top 100 list. Also rated as the site's number 3 tight end and number 10 player in Georgia. The number 71 player on the ESPN 300 list. Also rated as the number 4 tight end, the number 36 player in the Southeast region, and the 12th ranked prospect from Georgia. Named to the Prep Star Top 150 Dream Team, where he was listed at number 81 overall. Also tabbed the number 5 tight end and number 11 player from the state by Prep Star. Selected to the Under Armour All-American Games following his senior season. Reached 1,121 yards and 13 scores across 64 receptions as a junior. Also excelled at basketball. Chose Alabama over in-state Georgia. Now, 1,100 yards and 13 touchdowns. That's a lot for a tight end.
Yeah.
That's a lot for a tight end. But go ahead, Nick.
That's a lot. And you
they did line them up a lot at the wide receiver position. I would say that. But that's the ability Caleb Odum brings. I'm gonna tell you something about this man. I got a partner I work with. He loved going to sporting events. I don't care if it's professional or whatever. He was going to Atlanta Falcons preseason game, but he was going with another Alabama fan. And he brought up the fact that he said, I want to see a good high school game. This is the high school game where Carrollton, Juju Lewis, Caleb Odom, I think they played, I want to say Aaron Nolan. And when he came back, he wasn't talking about Juju Lewis. He wasn't talking about Aaron Nolan. This dude was talking about how bad Caleb Odom was. He said, this dude, I think he committed to Bama. He didn't know his name. He was like, that dude is a baller. And we all see from the tape, this dude going to be able to stretch the field. The same thing we were saying about goddamn old buddy that transferred to goddamn on Texas. He's going to be a mismatch nightmare. He's going to be a nightmare for somebody. And Kellen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb is going to be able to scheme for him the way we want him to scheme for him. He is going to flourish in his offense, and we probably going to see flashes of it this season.
Go ahead, Rags.
Yeah. One of the reasons why he had them 1,100 yards, man, as far as being a tight end, because he didn't play. From what I saw, man, he played a lot of wide out, man. This guy was a wide receiver, man. This dude, that 6'5" he got. I don't know if he's quite 6'5". You know, I went to his what that thing called his signing day, right?
Commitment ceremony.
And commitment ceremony, right? And I'm rooting for this young man because I know a little bit about his personal life. They dropped a tape about his family and stuff, man. He's got a disabled brother that he's playing for. I'm rooting for this young man, right? He's got a lot going on. He's got a lot on his plate, man. A lot of these young men may have that, but this guy most definitely got a lot on his plate, man, coming from where he come from. And he's a baller, man. He got Juju, right? Who knows? Everybody think that Juju is committed to USC. Who knows? This man may recruit Juju with us, man. But Caleb Odum is most definitely a baller. And if you have to use one word to describe this guy, it's most definitely going to be mismatch. As far as blocking, I don't see him just standing in the trenches and just blocking people and keeping them off our quarterback. But he will be a mismatch nightmare for a lot of guys.
I just think we might see this guy on the field earlier than we think. Mm-hmm. That's my opinion about this guy. And like y'all say, he's going to be a mismatch for probably damn near everybody we play. So, looking forward to seeing him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I hope we see him early. So, all right.
Yeah.
Moving on. Where we was at? Caleb Odom. Justin Okaron, whatever is that. I don't know. But anyway, linebacker, 6'3", 215. I like that size. Munich, Germany. Dries Van Buren School. Oh, no, man. Jesus. All right, but let's get to him. Standout athlete with tons of upside who's just learning the game of football. An international prospect who grew up doing gymnastics and playing soccer. The top-ranked player in Germany by all major outlets. ESPN, number 14 inside linebacker and top-rated recruit from all of Europe. Listed as the 30th ranked outside linebacker by Rivals, the number 34 on 247 Sports linebacker rankings. A top 500 recruit overall and the 42nd rated linebacker according to On3 consensus. Number 43 linebacker prospect by On3, selected to the All-American Bowl in San Antonio, Texas. Born in Germany and began his playing career with club teams, signed with the Crimson Tide over Maryland, Michigan, and Penn State. Okay. I mean, we'll see how gymnastics translates to football, but I bet he got some balance. I bet he got a hell of balance. Right, man. Go ahead, Rags.
Hey, just as long as he don't come out in the tutu, long as he don't look like Tarzan and play like Jane, right? That's what we don't want.
Yeah, man.
From what I see, man, this man played in some kind of scheme with that Germany football, man. That scheme that he played in was crazy looking. I don't know what that was, man. But from what I hear, man, he plays football. He plays at a fast pace, man. He closes gaps pretty quick. That's what I know of this young man. You know, he's an international baller, so I haven't seen a whole lot. I did see his tape, and I saw that, you know, they play awkward positions and awkward. I mean, it's a little bit different than American football, but he's a little raw. He's gonna need a little bit coaching up, but I believe he can take that coaching, and I believe he can be a good football player.
What does it mean when I first seen him? I remember when he first committed this summer, and I was like, "Who?" Because he wasn't on my radar. He wasn't on my radar. But my radar don't mean nothing. So I was like, "Who?" And I immediately wanted to go look at tape, and I was confused what I was seeing. But my overall take, it left me in a lot in big doubt. And my doubt don't mean nothing because the GOAT went after him, Coach Saban. But it was looking weird. He looked like the big fish in the little pond. That's what he looked like to me. But I'm pretty sure that he got a lot of capabilities that's gonna translate to the next level. But like you said, Rags, he's pretty raw. I think it's gonna take a lot of learning and developing. And with that, he can do what it takes. But it looked weird to me, and it was somebody that I questioned. But because just of where he played and how different it looked, how weird it looked.
Yeah.
It's. I don't expect us to see this guy much. Maybe until you say no.
My bad. I was thinking out loud.
I'm just saying. I was about to say it maybe until his junior year. So, because it's going to take him to learn. He really got to learn the game of American football. Go ahead.
But that's what I would say about guys like him that I do like. With him, I think they're going to understand the patience of this game, man. If you get a kid that's going to work hard and understand patience, oh, boy, you got to hit him, man, boy.
Especially if he listen and he can take hard coaching.
Yeah.
He might be somebody for us. So for him, it's more like a wait and see project. How it's going to turn out. So, and hopefully turn out something good. Like Nick Saban say, he'll be baking in the oven for at least 2 years.
Well done.
Yeah. But hey man, the GOAT went after him. He got the GOAT had to see something in him.
And that's why I say what I say that don't mean nothing because the GOAT went after him. GOAT seen something that can translate.
Well, I'm gonna tell you now, the GOAT went after a lot of people we ain't never seen before. I mean, like we ain't never seen him on the field.
Talk that talk.
Being Dave, yeah.
And they done been in the program 3 years, and you go to a game or 8 day, and you see him on the sideline. You like, who the hell is that?
Ben Davis. Ben Davis was a 5.
Boy, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. You bring up. I was just sitting up here thinking about Ben Davis. But see, Ben Davis, man, what he did was he played with Gordo, and he was playing against them little 2A boys, 3, whatever that school is, man. He was just murdering them little dudes, man. And then, he get that 5-star ranking, then it's like, come on, bro,
Yeah.
And see, Ray, that's what I tell people about all the time. I said, listen, I ain't going to even downplay 5-star, 4-star because it's exciting. It's exciting for me to watch it. It's exciting for the kids. I ain't going to downplay it, but I do pay attention a lot of times, though. Where did you come from when you got that 5-star rating? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chief one, Ben Davis was number 1 linebacker in the country.
Was supposed to be it, but he was.
He transferred somewhere.
Playing for Gordo, bro.
Texas,
like, come on, dog.
He played at Texas.
Yeah.
But he did play in the USFL, though. I will say that.
Right. He made it somewhere. He made it to the next level. That's the goal. That's the goal, baby. Well, anyway, man, let's move on, man. But okay, Casey Poe, offensive lineman, 6'4", 290, Lindale, Texas, Lindale High School. Casey Poe, arguably the best interior offensive lineman in the nation, with exceptional strength and quickness. A unanimous 4-star prospect, rated as the number 1 interior offensive lineman in the nation by On3 and On3 consensus and the 247 composite. On3 ranked him as the number 48 player nationally and the number 11 player in the state of Texas, number 85 overall on the 247 composite, and the number 16th player in Texas, rated 116 on Rowell's 247. Also listed as the site's number 3 offensive guard and number 20 player in the state, listed 142 on the top 247. In the top 247. The number 4 interior lineman and the number 24 player in the state, number 134 in the ESPN 300 and Outlets number 3 offensive guard. ESPN also ranked him as the number 26 player in the Midlands region and the number 21 player in Texas, a 5-star prospect by Prep Star magazine. The number 2 offensive guard and the number 75 player nationally, selected to play in the Under Armour All-American game. Named the Texas District 9 4A D1 unanimous first team as a junior in 2022 and earning first team honors as a sophomore. Competed in the shopping discus, winning the 2022 Texas 4A State Championship with throw of 57-4 in 2022, was a 2023 district all 16 4A champion, chose Alabama over Oklahoma, Georgia, and LSU. Man, this guy got a great bio.
Yes, sir.
He seemed like a beast. I want to see him get some pancakes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's one thing about Casey Poe.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's all. That's one thing about Casey Poe. What I can say about him, I'm gonna make it quick, man. He put his hands on you. You a defensive lineman. He's gonna put his hands on you. He's gonna drive you until the whistle is blown. Right. That's one thing about him. That could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing, because as an offensive lineman, you're taught to block the person in front of you and get up to the next level. Right. This guy put his hands on you. He gonna drive you all the way to the end zone if you let him. That's one thing about him. He's a monster, bro. He love that run blocking.
I agree with that. He love the run blocking. That was my favorite offensive lineman coming to Bama. Casey Poe, I love the dude. He's somebody I also heard. Gonna be probably looking at the center position as well. But I don't know how true it is. But he is somebody that I heard. But Casey Poe, I like him because he's gonna be a dang on good run blocker. But like you said, he likes to keep his hands on people and drive them in the dirt. If he does play the center position, he gonna definitely have to learn to get to the next level. And I think Casey Poe is the dude that's gonna be able to learn whatever he need to learn. I like Casey Poe a whole lot. Big master dude and then block. I like the offensive lineman, so there's somebody that we definitely gonna be seeing.
Put your hands on him, baby.
Yes, sir.
Drive him back all the way up into his mama uterus. Drive him back, baby. Put it on him. Put it on him. That's all I want. Some nastiness from this offensive line. Nasty. We've been kind of like
Yes, sir.
We got Scott Huff. I think he's gonna do it. We're gonna see a big difference in our tackle play this year too with Scott.
Yes.
We got another lineman we're gonna be talking about in a few. We got another lineman we're gonna be talking about in a few that's kind of similar.
Okay, but let's not forget now, we might be getting some transfers come April now.
Oh, most definitely.
Yes, sir. All right, let's move it on. We at Quinton QB Reese, linebacker, 6 feet 210, Birmingham, Alabama, Ramsey High School. Okay, he joined yesterday, signing day, a 3-star linebacker prospect out of Ramsey High School in Birmingham, ranked as the number 72 linebacker nationally and the on 3 consensus and the 24/7 composite. Ranked 39 and 40 in Alabama, respectively, by the consensus and the composite. Rivals ranks him as the number 29 linebacker in the country and the number 33 player in the state. ESPN lists him as the number 48 linebacker and the number 50 player in Alabama. On 3 has him 76 among linebackers and 46 in the state, while 247 ranks him as the number 93 linebacker and the number 50 in Alabama. Ran also a track and field standout. He qualified in the state in the shot put as a junior while also running the 100, 200, 400 meters at Ramsey. Competed in the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star game. Anyway, the coach led the Rams to the 2023 Alabama 5A state finals, finished the season with 167 tackles in 14 games, 11.9 tackles per game, while accounting for 25 tackles for loss and 4 sacks and forcing 6 fumbles. Produced a season high 21 stops against Parker, has 167 tackles. His 167 tackles ranked at the 104th most among the high school football player nationally in 2023. Chose Alabama over Arkansas State, UAB, and UCF. All right, Rags.
Man, 160 something tackles. Man, that's a lot of tackles, man. That young man was sticking his head in there. 11 tackles per game. Like that young man, every time that the ball was ran in a direction, he was on top of that ball, man. And I noticed you mentioned that about the playing against Parker. Parker wasn't a pushover, man. They made the playoffs. They Parker was bullying teams down there in the 205 area, man. And for him to play like that against Parker. I like to hear about the two sport athlete guys, him throwing the shot put, him being on the track team. We won't see him right away. We won't see him for a little while, but hopefully we can put him up, put a red shirt on him, and get him some experience, man. I like this guy.
Quinton Reese is somebody who I think we signed him yesterday. He officially signed the national letter of intent yesterday, but I think he underrated guy. He gonna be one of those guys that when you gonna hear about his junior year, you're gonna be like, what year he came out again? Who is he? Because you're gonna be seeing him all over the field around by his junior year, probably making a lot of plays, and he gonna be one of them guys that develop and be one of them Alabama linebackers that you're gonna come to remember. In the past, in the future, I mean, but in the future, as of right now, no, I don't think it's gonna be his time. But he underrated the guys that he gonna ball out of Alabama when he get his shot.
Yeah, another guy just gonna have to wait his time, get that coaching, and when he get his time, he's just gonna have to show out, man. And that's what I'm expecting from this guy. But let's move it on. We're moving up on 2 hours, man. We got to get this thing. All right, let's go. Kevin Riley, running back, 5'11", 195, Northport, Alabama, Tuscaloosa County High School. One of the top running back prospects in the country from the Crimson Tide's backyard. A unanimous 4-star, number 71 player on 3 consensus rating, the number 67 prospect on the 247 composite, and the number 5 running back in the country, according to both. The 69th on the ESPN 300, and the Outlet's number 5 running back. Number 35 player in the Southeast region, and the number 7 player in Alabama. The number 76 player national, according to On 3, also listed as the site's number 5 running back, number 6 player in the state, ranked 113th on 247 list, and was number 5 running back and the number 9 player in Alabama. Number 142 on the Rivals 250, also tabbed as Rivals 10th ranked running back, and the number 8 player in the state, selected to play in the All-American game and the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star game. Rushed for 1,306 yards and 11 touchdowns as a junior. Chose Alabama over Arkansas, Auburn, and Miami. Nick Saban Jr.
Like him a lot, man. Xavier Missy, one of the guys that came in too with Daniel Hill, of course, but he was favored in Miami at one point. He was like committed to Miami, but Miami, I don't know, they wanted him, but they ended up going after some other guy, and that was made him stay at home. One of them things that I think he got what it takes, but man, without running back room being so deep, it's one of them things that I don't know how long. I don't know if he'll be here for the long haul, and I don't know when he'll start seeing serious snaps.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, that's one thing. Is he willing to sit behind the rest of those guys? I mean, he should know the situation that he's in. He's entering into this situation, right? from what I hear, he's an upright runner. And when I think of upright runner, I think of maybe a TJ Yeldon type. This guy, they say he could change pace real quick. You know, he's pretty good running back, man. Wasn't he committed to Miami for a while?
Yes.
Did he decommit from Miami? Okay.
Yes,
So he decommitted to Miami to stay right there in the backyard. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I know we running low on time, so that's all I got to say on Kevin Riley, man.
I just think all these running backs that's coming in, they just gonna have to wait their time with Jam Millen, Justin Hayes, and like you say, Richard Young. So they just gonna have to wait their time. Plus, we got more running backs behind them, and we got to see what they gonna look like when it's daytime. So they just gonna have to come in and practice hard and try to make a statement. So they can get in the rotation. And that's what I want to see with these running backs. Hopefully we can rotate some of these guys and don't just have just one or two running backs taking all the snaps. So, But moving on, I think we got 5 more. Jaylen Ross, linebacker, 6'4", 220, Kansas City, Missouri, Liberty North High School. Talented edge defender out of Kansas City, rated as a unanimous 4-star prospect, number 213 nationally, the number 22nd edge player, and the number 6 ranked player in the state of Missouri according to On3 consensus rating. Ranked the number 88 overall and the number 20 edge rusher, and the 6th ranked player from Missouri by On3. The number 201 on Rivals 250 on the Rivals 250 also tabbed as the Rivals number 11 defensive end, and the site's number 7 player in the state. The number 18 outside linebacker by ESPN.com, and the number 57 player in the Midlands region, and the number 6 player in Missouri. Tabs as the number 19 edge rusher and the number 6 player in Missouri by 247 composite. Number 230 national, the number 16 edge player, and the number 6 talent from Missouri according to 247 Sports. Recorded 23 tackles and 11 tackles for loss and 8 sacks as a senior. Also caught 12 passes for 254 yards and 4 touchdowns. Chose Alabama over Florida, Kansas State, Oklahoma, Penn State, and Tennessee. Rags.
Man, make it short, man. We got 2 great edge rushers here, man. Jaylen Ross reminds me of Noah Carter a little bit, man. Fast twitch. He knows how to get after that quarterback, man. It's going to be some mismatches going on if we put both of these guys on the field at the same time. It can get crazy, man. It can get crazy.
Jaylen Ross, one of them guys that very athletic guy, high school, played multiple positions. But Jaylen Ross is a hitter, man. When he get a chance to hit you, he gonna hit you. He hit her. I like Jaylen Ross. He popped up on the scene late for me for Alabama as well. But I like Jaylen Ross. I think that was a great pickup, a great addition.
All right, I'm gonna have to agree with both of y'all, man. But hey, let's move it on. Shit. Will Sanders, outside linebacker, 6'3", 290. Brookwood High School, a powerful interior offensive lineman from right down the road. A 4-star prospect by 247 composite and on 3 list, the number 328 prospect overall, and the number 21 interior offensive lineman, and the number 17 player in the state by composite. Number 299 and on 3's consensus, also listed as the number 23 interior offensive lineman and number 15 player in Alabama by the consensus. Ranked 106 nationally, the number 4 interior offensive lineman and number 10 player in Alabama by On3 Rivals.com, number 20 offensive guard and number 29 player in Alabama. The number 30 offensive guard and a top 250 player in the Southeast region. The number 39 offensive lineman by 247 Sports and the number 29 player in the state participated in the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star Game. Chose Alabama over LSU, NC State, Missouri, and Vanderbilt. Nick Saban Jr.
Oh, William Sanders was somebody that he was that pickup that made me feel happy about this offensive line group that we got in this recruiting class. I felt like when Coach Saban when he retired, I felt like he wasn't gonna be an issue, and he showed he wasn't an issue. he's somebody that definitely gonna play at Alabama. This big body guy, this Alabama guy, somebody that understands the Bama tradition, understands the Bama way and all that. So I like William Sanders a bunch. I love William Sanders.
Right?
I agree with you 100%, Nick Saban. This guy will most definitely play at the University of Alabama. He's another one of those guys. He get his hands on you. He drives you into that referee blow the whistle. So if you're a defensive guy, you don't like that, you better move and go play something else. This guy here, man, he's gonna be, like you said, one of those Warmack type guys, underrated, but he will get his chance to play, and he's gonna be a integral part of this offensive line one of these days.
And you mentioned Chance Womack.
Yeah, Warmack. Yeah,
I like him when he was at Alabama.
Yeah.
So what that tell me?
Yeah,
we got a nasty one. That's what it tell me. So hey, that's what we want to see out of our offensive line, the way it used to be back when AJ McCarron was playing. That type of offensive line. All right, moving on. We're gonna go here. Peyton Woodyard, defensive back, 6'2", 188, Bellflower, California. St. John Bosco. Let me get him. A versatile and talented safety prospect out of California, unanimous 4-star prospect, number 101 in the 247 composite, also listed as the number 9 safety and the number 12 player from California on the composite. The number 107 recruit overall, the number 7 safety, the number 11 player in the state by on 3 consensus. The 43rd ranked prospect, the number 3 safety, and the number 5 player in California, according to Rivals.com. The number 105 player on the ESPN 300, also rated as the number 6 safety. The number 15 player in the West region, and the number 13 player in the state by ESPN. The number 160 prospect, number 12 safety, and number 14 player in the state by on 3, ranked 230 on the top 247 list, 247 Sports, number 21 safety, and the number 21 player in California. Selected to play in the All-American Bowl and the Polynesian Bowl. Recorded 53 tackles with 1 interception, 7 pass breakups as a junior in 22, added 62 tackles as a sophomore. Chose Alabama over in-state USC, along with Georgia, Notre Dame, and Ohio State. Nick Saban Jr.
Pay 1 yard. Georgia, you don't want him to get him here. Flip him from Georgia.
He didn't want Georgia.
Yeah. Flip him from Georgia.
That's what it is. That's the one.
Somebody play another kid that never played big time competition in high school. When I see this man at Xavier Brown commit the ceremony this summer, I felt like that we was going. That's a sign that I felt like we was gonna be able to get him, because them 2 best friends. But I like Peyton Woodyard. He definitely gonna put somebody in the safety position this year. Don't know how much playing time he'll get, but he gonna be pushing this year, and we will see him on the field this season.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Peyton Woodyard, man. Peyton stomped the yard, Woodyard, I like to call him, man. This dude, he got a big body, 6'2", 188, man. Y'all crazy. This dude, man, when Mr. Ballou get a hold to him, he gonna put some more weight on him. You can see him sitting at about 6'2", 205 within the next 2 years or something like that, man. The best thing that could have happened to Mr. Woodyard is that Mr. Caleb Downs left, and this guy get to step in. I believe he's gonna most definitely get a chance. He's gonna get a chance to play, and hey, maybe it's gonna be good for us. Maybe Mr. Woodyard is gonna step in and hit the ground running, man. Hopefully.
Well, I'm just saying, man, this defensive back room is looking pretty damn good on paper.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole recruiting class is looking good on paper, just like our coaching staff is looking good on paper. But hopefully, everything translate to the field. So that's what I want to see, and I'm sure that's what y'all want to see also. But moving on,
sir.
2 more guys. All right, 2 more. Rico Scott, wide receiver, 6 foot 185, Hattiesburg, Pennsylvania, Bishop McDevitt High School. Rico Scott, a unanimous 4-star prospect across all recruiting outlets, and explosive receiver who ranks 254th on ESPN 300, number 304 on threes consensus, also listed as the consensus number 50 receiver and a number 5 player in the state of Pennsylvania. Number 311 nationally, the number 49th wide out, and the number 6 player in the state according to the 24/7 composite rankings. 247 Sports, number 40 receiver nationally, and the number 40 player in Pennsylvania. The number 33 receiver and the number 26 player in New England region, and the 3rd rated player in the state by ESPN. Listed as the number 50 wide receiver and the number 6 in Pennsylvania, according to On3. The 77th rated receiver in Rivals.com, and top 300 All-American Prep Star and the magazine number 45 wide receiver. Played, I don't give a damn. Caught 86 passes for 1,353 yards and 23 touchdowns in 2023, and another 92 yards and a score as a junior. Recorded 66 receptions, 1,184 yards, and 18 scores on his way to the PIAA Class 440 state title. Averaged 33.5 yards per kick return in 2022. Caught 25 passes for 538 yards and 9 touchdowns as a sophomore. Chose Alabama over Penn State, along with Auburn, Georgia, and Texas A&M. Rags.
Hey, man, I like this dude, Rico Scott. I think we'll actually see this guy on the field. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be special teams or what. We had another guy out of Pennsylvania years ago, and I want to say his name so bad, but I can't remember it right off the top. Big-time recruit, man. This guy remind me of him. I'll say this, man. I think this guy going to be good. Maybe not with the Jalen Milroe at quarterback, but whenever Jalen Milroe exceed and go on to the NFL, whoever else is going to, come out to him, man, is going to have a good time with this Rico Scott guy.
Rico Scott. I think out of the receivers, he a big time sleeper. I like Rico Scott from when he first committed. This ain't no new thing. Rico Scott got the body size to be a physical wide receiver. He runs nice routes, clean routes, and he is fast too. I think he's gonna flourish up under this offense. I think he's gonna flourish. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying how much he's gonna be out there, but like we seen Jalen Hill when we got excited for Jalen Hill. I think he can have that type of impact.
I think his first impact going to be on special teams. To come in averaging 33 yards per kick return, that is crazy. So he can be a return specialist. So that's my opinion on him, at how he can make an impact early. But that's just me. But
I agree.
Keep going. Last but not least,
Ryan Williams.
Ryan Hollywood Williams, wide receiver, 6 foot 165, Slim Reaper 2.0, Saraland, Alabama, Saraland High School. We got a lot here. Reclassified from the 2025 class to become part of the 2024 recruiting group. The guy is only 16. He will turn 17 at 12 a.m. All right, tonight or midnight. Anyway, what we at? 2012 recruitment, a unanimous 5-star and one of the top receiving prospects in the country. The number 5 player in the On3 consensus and number 4 in the 247 composite. Ranked as the number 1 receiver in the nation by ESPN and number 3 by ESPN 300. Ranked 3rd in the Southeast region and by ESPN and the number 2 in Alabama. The number 3 wide out in the On3 consensus and 247 sports composite, ranked as the number 1 player in Alabama by Rivals, the 2nd ranked player in the state by 247 sports, and number 3 by On3. the 8th rated player nationally by On3, the number 8 in the top 247 rankings, the number 4 player overall in the Rivals 100, number 12 in the Prep Star Top 50 Dream Team, also rated as the magazine's number 3 wide receiver and number 1 player in Alabama. As a junior in 2023, hauled in 72 passes for 1,324 yards and 19 touchdowns, while carrying the ball 30 times for 261 yards and 7 touchdowns, winning Gatorade Player of the Year honors, and was named Mr. Football in Alabama for the 2nd straight year. 2022 Gatorade Player of the Year in Alabama, and the first sophomore ever to be named Mr. Football in Alabama. Recognized as a 6A Back of the Year, caught 88 passes for 1,642 yards and 24 touchdowns, while averaging 18.6 yards per catch. Rushed 57 times for 700 yards and 15 touchdowns as a sophomore, threw 1 touchdown on 2-for-2 passing and returned 2 punts for scores. Caught 27 passes for 289 yards and 4 touchdowns as a freshman in 2021. A standout track who posted a personal best of 10.49 in the 100-meter dash and 21.28 seconds in the 200-meter. Chose Alabama over in-state Auburn, along with Florida State, Georgia, and Texas. And y'all remember, this guy never saw his senior season. But anyway, go ahead, Nick Saban Jr.
Okay, I'm gonna say some stuff, and this is just stuff that I thought about. This is not saying nothing negative toward him. This is just stuff I thought about on the back of my mind. I think he's gonna be every last bit of every accolade that you just said. I think he has the capabilities to make it the impact this season. But I do think about stuff like this. His age, his being able to compete against, because these are not high school DBs, against seasoned DBs that can put hands on to you, to a kid that's 160, a young high school kid that's 160, knock him off his route. Is he gonna be able to regroup? Situations like, are you gonna really want to come downhill and block one of these SEC linebackers? Those are stuff I just think about. Very capable of doing it, because Devontae Smith came in small, and I remember Devontae Smith his freshman year, how he was making people look crazy and how he saved us against Mississippi State before the 2nd and 26. But those are things I think about when you talk about a kid that reclassified, a kid that's very young, a kid that's going to be small compared to SEC DBs. But every attribute this dude got, he got the ability to throw all of everything, what I'm saying, out the window. It's one of them things that it's just something else that I think about. But I think he's going to be all in a bag of chips and go back to the store and get another bag of chips.
Hey, man, I like it. I love it. I think he's a generational talent. I think he's a game changer. He's a program changer. I'm glad we got him, and that other school didn't get him. We stopped that Hugh whatever it is, Freeze 5. This guy was a 2-time Mr. Football. He didn't play a senior season. If he would have, he probably would have been a 3-time Mr. Football. Mm-hmm. One thing on that age that you speak on, man, I do feel your sentiment on that, bro. One thing I do, when I look at the age, is that how mature can he be once these guys start locking him up? Is he going to get frustrated? And him and Jay, how patient is he going to be with Jaylen Milroe? Because Jaylen Milroe is our quarterback, right? But he's got some growing to do himself, right? But here's the thing about it. Mr. Ryan Grubb, he's known to put guys in great position. If this guy can come in and learn his playbook, right, and understand that, hey, it's gonna be positions he have to play something. He may have to block something, right? He's not just gonna be able to catch the ball all the time, right? His maturity, like I say, is it gonna be there? Hollywood, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's the lights, camera, action. It's Hollywood. You know what I mean? So he's gonna want the lights, camera, action, baby. So, I believe he's gonna bring some excitement, man. Like I said, he's gonna be that. He was that guy that when we was going down, when we was losing recruits, we still had that hope of Mr. Ryan Hollywood Williams. And when he committed, man,
Yes.
when he went to that Auburn game and he just bought that electric to the Coleman Coliseum, man. That's what Hollywood is about, and he may bring that Hollywood feel to Tuscaloosa, man.
And with all that being said, he is gonna get the opportunities this year because, for one, generational type of talent. That guy, very athletic, and when you got to deal with the NIL, people if he don't get out there, people gonna come, hey, Ryan Williams, come play with me and get his bag at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be forced into a situation to make something happen.
I agree with everything y'all say.
Hugh Freeze, Mike Norv. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't forget about that other guy now. He do that shit too now.
Like Kiffin.
Hell no, that guy in Athens.
Oh, Kurt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he like to temper a little bit too. He does a little tempering himself.
Him and Lane Kiffin be on their little helicopters. But I agree with y'all, man, especially about the age, man. Is he mature enough to hold it in the road when these DBs putting hands on it?
Uh-huh.
You know, it ain't high school no more. It's gonna be
like Ryan said, is he gonna be mature enough to be able to hold it together if he starts getting frustrated and things don't go his way?
Exactly. And trust me, he will be tested.
Yes.
But you know what? I have no doubt that this guy is every bit
100.
of what everybody is saying. I have no doubt about it. Because, you know, 6'8", that ain't no small level of high school now.
No.
So you got to be a stud that have those kind of numbers in 6'8". So
6'8" used to be the 7'8" in Alabama.
Yeah. And I'm saying, in my opinion, anywhere from 5'8" to 7'8",
you straight.
You got accolades like this. I think you'll work out pretty good. If you got that work ethic that'll translate into college football, you know. So I believe he's going to have it. I mean, when I hear him talk, he seems mature. I'll just say that. Now he might get. I hope he don't get there and be a me.
But I'm gonna say this. We're seeing all the siblings he got too, so he might come in with a different mindset, knowing that he got to eat, work, because you know what I'm saying. I don't know what the situation is. I ain't gonna even say that he got a lot of siblings. He in a messed up situation, but I'm pretty sure taking care of his family is on his mind. So he might come in with. He probably gonna come in with that. I'm finna work hard now and eat later.
Yeah, that's true,
man. But man, I'm from the state of Alabama, born and raised, bro. And I'm gonna say this, it may sound ignorant, and I know, no disrespect to my guys from Lower Alabama, bro. I've never heard of Saraland, Alabama, until this guy. I rolled down there when I went to the Senior Bowl. I rolled down. I saw what Saraland was. I'm thinking Saraland was more up towards middle Alabama, bro. It's down there towards Mobile. So I'm like, dang, this is where this guy is from, Saraland, Alabama. You know what I mean? Never heard of it, bro. I've never been to Mobile. I've never been.
I'm not sure, but I think Saraland might be Beaman area, Beaman and Bayou Labatry. I think Saraland might be those two schools they put together. I'm not sure. Because it used to be a Beaman and Bayou Labatry. Both of them was high schools, right? That is, it's down there close to the Mississippi line, whatever. Yeah.
So with that being said, him being from Saraland, that kind of explains to you why he taking all the recruitment trips. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoying the process from being from a small place like that. Just enjoying the process. You know what I'm saying?
So, but hey, he compared to some greats, Alabama greats, Julio Jones and Devontae Smith. So we'll see if he live up to the billing. I would love to see another Slim Reaper.
Facts.
So hey man, and
Yes, sir.
this guy,
Yes, sir.
he's got a possibility of being in the NFL at 20 years old.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now you talking about maturity. That's when it's going to really have to kick in. 20-year-old making round top 5 draft pick type money. It's crazy.
Yeah, and at that time, he will just be turning 20 years old. February, and then I believe the draft is in April. So he will just be turning 20 years old. That's crazy. But guys, that's everybody. We done introduced every recruit of the 2024 Alabama Crimson Tide, class. So it was long, but we got it done. I sure appreciate y'all guys hanging in there. So, and Rags, I know it's your first time on the show, but I sure appreciate it. Nick Saban Jr., you here faithfully. And hey, to y'all who still watching, go over to Rags and Fitness channel and subscribe. And if you ain't already subscribed to Nick Saban Jr. channel, y'all go ahead and go subscribe to him also. So anything you want to leave out with, Rags?
Nah, man. Hey, I appreciate you for having me on the channel, man. At a day and age where, man, I see a lot of people that's collaborating now as far as Alabama content go. Hey, man, I think this trio right here we can hold our own with anybody, man. And I really do like the camaraderie, bro. Anytime you want to have me on, man, I'm with it, bro. Because like I said, I don't collaborate with a lot of people, but y'all,
right?
I'll do it any day of the week, bro. So I just appreciate y'all for having me on, man. And I want to give a big shout out, and everybody in the comment section, give a big shout out to my guy Nick Saban, because it is Nick Saban Jr. It is his birthday today, guys. I want to give my boy a big happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to Nick Saban Jr., man.
Yes, sir. It's his birthday.
Happy birthday.
And guess what? He took out of his festivities to join us. Well,
yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
I gotta go.
This how you know it's something.
I gotta go.
This how you know it's something special. This how you know it's something special right here, man. My boy, it could be the beginning of something great, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I think, bro, trust me, it's a spot for us out there, man.
Anytime, and if you want me to come on your show, I'm there. You already know.
Yep. Both of y'all got my number, so hey.
Yeah, right. I need to get your number, man.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you up because I know y'all gonna be at that A-Day game, and Nick, we gonna have to get you out there to that A-Day game, bro.
Man,
man, I think that'll be dope.
And me and my dad, we looking at it, but we also seeing what's going on because my older son playing these sports right now, so man, that's something getting in the way, boy.
Hey, it's a big time for me in April, man. My son graduate basic training April the 5th, and then the next week I'll be on the road going to A-Day. Yes, sir.
God. Hey, so where is he gonna be? What is he's in the Army?
Yeah, he in the Army.
Okay, so that's like in Louisiana somewhere then, huh?
Well, no, he in Nick Saban way. He down there in Fort Moore now, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
And when he had to graduate all the training, he'll be in Washington.
I know exactly what it is.
That's good,
too,
man.
I know exactly what
Congratulations
it
to you,
is.
bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, he ain't like me. He in the real Army. He a girl. He's going to be a girl infantry.
Oh yeah. He out there.
So I tried to convince him. Hey, he said he wants something that ain't boring. Yeah. Okay, you damn sure ain't gonna be bored.
Yeah, that way it's most definitely gonna be eventful now. The deployments and all that stuff. That's what you like, man. Yeah. Hey, it's eventful, bro.
You know what?
I stayed in there.
Down his pipeline. Cause I know what's going on.
I mean, it's scary with this time now. It's scary with this time.
Yeah. So,
hey, but I gotta get off here, man. I appreciate you, KB. Holla at your ass.
All right,
y'all. Hey,
y'all take it easy, man.
Right, y'all. Hey, and everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through.
Yes, sir. I know you gotta go too, man. Hey, appreciate you, Rags. But
All right, y'all.
also,
We'll catch y'all next time.
All right, brother. All right, everybody in the chat. Hey, appreciate y'all hanging in with us, man. 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. I sure appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out, and listen to all us introduce and give our opinions on all the players from the 2024 recruiting season for our Alabama Crimson Tide. So, without further ado, we'll talk to y'all later and roll damn Tide.